Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today is the last day of the Urban Decay Vice 3 tutorials. So I'm going to bust into this last column. It's going to be a rather smoky look today, and everything else that's on my face will be listed in the description bar down below. So for the sake of time, I went ahead and did all my makeup. So all I have to do is my eyes, because I know you guys have things to do, places to see, and your own makeup to put on. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this column of colors, and I will have officially used and tested every single shade in this palette, and tomorrow I'll actually upload an actual review of this palette for those of you that are still on the fence about whether you want to spend 60 bucks on this bad boy or not. Alright, jumping right in, I've already used eyeshadow primer potion, anti-aging, my favorite one, on my lids, and let's just jump in. I'm going to do what I like to call a lazy smoky eye. And by that I mean all I do is I take the darkest shade, apply that on my lid, I take the second darkest shade and put that in the crease, and then the next shade that's lighter than that one goes above that. You get what I'm saying. You just want to blend really well. So it's a really easy look to duplicate, and we'll just see where I go with it. I got eyeliners and all that other stuff I like to throw in. Alright, enough talking, let's do. So this first shade is called Revolver. I'm just going to take the brush that came with the palette, and I'm going to apply that very liberally all over my lids. Alright, I'm going to take the next shade. I'm actually going to go ahead and jump ahead to this shade. It's called Angel. And it's kind of just a silvery, shimmery, gray tone, taupe tone, shimmery color. I'm actually going to apply that very liberally all over my brow bone first. Then I'll add my crease color. That just makes it easier to blend out. I'm just going to take a fluff angled brush, and I'm going to apply Angel all over my brow bone. Now I'm going to go back to the Vice 3 brush. I'm going to use the blender crease brush here, and I'm going to take the shade Defy, and I'm going to put that in the crease and just blend everything out. Before we go any further, I'm aware this look is not going to be for everyone. I should have prefaced that at the beginning. But this reminds me a lot of kind of like Aaliyah. Do you guys remember Aaliyah? In the early 2000s, the R&B pop singer who died tragically young in a helicopter crash. And they're supposed to be doing a biopic film on her right now, right? But a lot of her videos, she would have really dramatic makeup like this. And I always dug that look. It's very like Neo Cleopatra. It's very, dark, dramatic, and, it's a lot of dark, and not a lot of people like that kind of look, so I get that, don't get me wrong, but for those of you that are not afraid, this makeup look is for you. So we still got this shade right here, Last Sin, and I'm just going to go crazy with this one. I'm going to put it in the corners of my eyes. It's this really pretty, light, super shimmery shade. Okay, I'm going to start pulling out some eyeliners. So I'm going to start with this one. This is Fascinating from MAC, and it is just a white kohl liner. It's a matte white, and I'm going to put that right on my waterline. Then for a very subtle, different touch of color, I'm going to use an Urban Decay limited edition shade. This is called Ink, and it's just a deep blue, and I'm going to use that on my lower lash line. And to keep it interesting, I'm going to use a liquid eyeliner from Stila. This is in the shade Midnight, and it's also just a really deep blue. I'm going to use that on top, and as usual, I'm addicted to winged liners, so I'll do a little bit of a wing. Alright, to finish up this crazy look, I'm going to be wearing eyelash primer, mascara, and I'm really busting out the lashes today. Today I'm going to try out these 134, and these are from Ardell. So we will jump cut, and we'll have the final look. Editing magic. Here we are, the finished product. So this completes the look. I have officially tested and worn every single shade in the Vice 3 palette, so this concludes my Vice 3 palette tutorials. Tomorrow I will upload a video review of the entire palette and give you the pros and cons and whether it's worth the 60 smackaroos or not. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave me any questions or comments down below. Anything else that's on my face that I didn't use in this video that you want to know what I'm wearing, I will list down below. And follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. There we go. Got all my spiel done now. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.